Hey YouTube, it's Morning Brew. Welcome to your Throwback Thursday. Of course, if you've been watching the show, you know Throwback Thursday, basically we take it a step up. We try and incorporate Throwback Thursday into our Facebook page, which means if you are a fan of the Facebook page or not, maybe you should be, come on over. Throw up favorite old TV shows, favorite old music videos, favorite anything from the old days, including pictures of yourself. You want to share goofy old high school pics? I know I have. I don't know what I was thinking about that ponytail. The hair. Oof. Anyways, so make your way over to Geeky Castillo's Facebook page. Share some pictures. There are some links, some videos, and if we like them, we share them. Why not, right? So, for example, today I am going to be sharing a couple of old cartoons that I enjoyed that I think people forgot existed and were actually good. One of my favorites, two of my favorites, would be Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, which, I'll be completely honest up front, it took me a while to get into. At first I didn't appreciate the artistic style of the animation, but once you really let go of that stupid notion that because it didn't look the way I liked it, aka Disney, the show was actually a decent story. And my second one, I'll go into it more later, but my second one would be The Pirates of Darkwater, another show which I didn't allow to get into too much due to the artistic style. I've learned to get past that because otherwise I'd be missing on great shows like Regular Show, Adventure Time, and Clarence. All three shows that happen to have a very unique style of their own, but also happen to be very nostalgic and very throwbacky. Throwbacky, that just sounds wrong. Anyways, so if you're interested or if you just want to check out what we post, go ahead and make your way over there. On another note, we'll be doing, me personally at least, since I'm mostly the main contributor to the site, I'll be doing more retro reviews soon. I have one for Super Mario Bros. 3 currently up, but now that I'm talking about Pirates of Darkwater and so on, I'll be posting up a few more. On another note, today is an earlier morning than usual due to I'm doing an experiment with my time. Not time travel in the Time Lord sense or anything like that, but normally I'm recording around 9:30 or so. Well, today I got up at 6 in the morning and I'm going to start recording at an earlier time to see if I can manage my day better and get the videos up earlier and also manage to spend more time with my son, which I think will be accurate and will work and is something I can get used to. And 6 in the morning is not an unheard of time for me to be up anyways. So, hope you're enjoying the show. If you're new to the show, welcome to the bedhead. I literally woke up, wrote some notes down, got in front of the camera, prepped some drinks. And I don't mean drinks in the alcoholic sense. Too damn early for that. Not scotch. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're checking me out on Geeked Out Nation or Geeky Castillo or YouTube, let me know. Put it in the comments. Other than that, let's get started with the news. Which, once again, will be a short episode because there's really not much going on that I was interested in talking about. I mean, there's stuff about Neil Patrick Harris talking to Howard Stern about how he got offered a spot on the late night lineup and he turned it down because monotony of repeating the same show on a daily basis with little prep to little spark, which would be better off if you did one episode a week and you probably have more time to do better bits and pre-record stuff. I don't know what he's talking about. Daily. So, otherwise, I actually wanted to talk about the fact that last night's season finale of Arrow, which I didn't watch because I haven't seen the show, did show us basically a trailer for The Flash. And I saw it, and it looked fantastic. This is what I'm going to say right now. I know people want to bitch about the costume. Bitch about it all you want. Honestly, it fits with the tones of the world that DC is building with Arrow. look at Arrow himself. He's a little bit of a Dark Knight kind of character. Which is ironic because in the Smallville version, he was a little bit more campy, more campy character. Oliver was, at least. And his costume was a little bit brighter. Not in this version. He's a little bit darker. The show, for what I understand, has a darker tone in its own. And the angsty teen stuff doesn't really show up. So, it makes sense that the Flash would be a more dark red color because it fits with the tones of the show. The Flash hasn't always worn a red costume to begin with. Do your research, people. Any basic comic book fan who knows DC knows the Flash used to wear red, white, and blue, basically. Or, well, blue pants, red shirt, yellow symbol, tin hat. To resemble Hermes, messenger of the gods. Boom, you've been schooled. Anyways, the trailer showcases the speed running and his use of the Speed Force, which, if you don't know what the Speed Force is, essentially it's what powers him. The special effects look good. The costume looks good. The character interaction seems to be, seems like it would be incredibly enjoyable, with Oliver being brooding, grunty, Batman-like characteristics to him, and Flash being very much a Robin-esque character, being, aka, very young, very energetic, excited to be a hero kind of personality. Like I said, I haven't seen the show, but I am familiar with the fact that it's a bit of a darker mood. Does this give me hopes for the future when it comes to DC? Yes. Television-wise. I don't know about movie-wise still. Which is ironic, because I can't get into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but we will have Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, early morning, and Jessica Jones coming on Netflix with their own shows for Marvel. Does that count as television? Yeah, it kind of does, because I pay for cable and I watch it, and that's television to me and to everybody else. But I also pay for Netflix, and I catch my shows there too. So technically it is now considered television, because Netflix is a channel to some people now. Comcast and other services, I think. So it's kind of ironic that I have a blind hope for the Marvel movieverse. Very disparate look at the DC movieverse. Very optimistic look at the DC television universe. But at the same time, with so many shows, and I just recently found out through a friend that iZombie apparently is a DC comic. I had no idea. I really don't read comics as much as I used to, and I have 2 comic books pending review right now that I remember. Dang it, my schedule is behind. So, with that, I say it looks good. I'm hoping it'll be as good as it looks. And honestly, I gotta catch up with Arrow. The fall season's gonna be a grind for me with S.H.I.E.L.D., Flash, Arrow, Gotham, yada, yada, yada. Comic-Con's gonna be wicked this year. Anyways, speaking of wicked, Flappy Bird is apparently coming back. Creator of Flappy Bird claims that he took the game down due to the over-addictive situation. Other claims were that he was making too much money and it was becoming a very stressful situation. Well, Flappy Bird apparently will be coming back in a less addictive form. Less flapping, more bird, I guess. What does that mean? It means they still won't play the game. Guys that bought cell phones and tablets with the game attached for a couple $100 or more are going to feel like complete idiots. My daughter still has it, and she has like a 239 Flappy Bird record. I don't know. I just wanted to share that because there's really nothing to talk about. So, Flappy Bird coming back for all you addicts who didn't get a chance to get it. You're going to have a chance pretty soon, just not the same original game. And last but not least, a company called Money Horse Games we'll be bringing out a game from our glorious leader, Kim Jong-un. Hopefully you're watching the trailer here. But essentially it looks like Contra. Very old school, very cool Contra, except for a unicorn is also involved. All I have to say is it looks fantastic. Coming out for PC soon. And I believe other consoles as downloadable content. I might actually buy this game just for the fact that I hate Kim Jong-un and it'd be hilarious. Although I think people will have an issue with the fact that you're killing American troops, burning American flags, and essentially hanging out with Dennis Rodman. I think that would be the biggest issue of them all. Hanging out with Dennis Rodman. Oh, sorry. I usually don't break out like this in the show, but damn, this game just looks great. Oh, so look forward to the game. I'll announce. Hopefully, I'll have an announcement when it actually officially comes out. If it's not already out, I could be mistaken. It could be already out, but it wasn't the trending news, so I just thought it was interesting. Now, yesterday, if you that's it for the news. So, yesterday, if you were watching the show, you noticed that there was a lack of clips. No video playing on this section. Just still shots. For some reason, my software decided yesterday that it just wasn't going to do video anymore. Not the way I've been doing it for a couple of weeks now. So, if that happens today, I apologize. Not something I prefer to do. I prefer to have clips playing versus still shots because it just must be boring just staring at me this entire time. That's also the reason why I've cut the episode times down so that maybe people can enjoy it more if it's more concise, shorter shots. And 3 to 4 stories is going to be my limit from now on. So if the videos have gotten down to 15 minutes, that's why. So, again, that's it for the news. That's it for the show. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know how you're catching these videos. If it's on YouTube, geekysstudio.com, geek.nation.com, or something else. Let me know. Basically, just it'd be fun to see how this is all coming about. So, happy Throwback Thursday. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Friday. I have no title for Friday. No, we should have Taco Tuesday at some point. I should eat some tacos while I'm doing that. Anyways, so watch the ending clip. It'll tell you what you need to do. The usual spiel. But until then, I'll see you tomorrow or the next video you watch. But until then, and as always, do yourself a favor. Enjoy your brew. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the video. And as usual, do that subscribe thing. Do the like thing. Do the share thing. Get some like-minded individuals to watch these videos. So it's time for the questions. What are your thoughts on The Flash? Did you like the trailer? Do you feel like it has a lot of more potential now than people thought it had before? Are you still going to bitch about the costume? Because I really want to know. That kind of stuff happens. Sorry. Then, of course, we got Flappy Bird making a comeback. Did you play the original? Are you going to play this one? If it becomes a pay-to-play game, are you going to pay for it? Do you know anybody that bought one of those overpriced cell phones or tablets just to get Flappy Bird in their hands? I really would like to know because I've got a daughter with the original. I could get rid of that phone quick. And last but not least, Glorious Leader has a game coming out. Are you planning on buying it? It honestly looks great. Who doesn't want to hang out with Dennis Rodman and shoot people? Oh boy, that's a bad thing to say. Anyways, let me know in the comments. What do you think of Glorious Leader's game? Do you think it lives up to the expectations of Kim Jong-un? Or do you think it becomes the legacy that he wishes he had? All that and everything else. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.